Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. I hope you're all being safe and inside and doing your thing. Amelia is here and she will probably make noise and be adorable, but what can I do? It's so natural for her. But yeah, so just a fair warning. If you hear any noise in the side, it's Amelia. I'm a mom, so... Hi. Anyway, so today's video is going to be pretty fun. I thought it would be a perfect time with everyone being stuck inside to do a what I am watching right now video. Basically chit-chatting about a few of my favorite shows. I know some of you guys are probably, what should I watch? Like, I'm stuck inside all day long. I don't want to waste my time on a stupid show. Like, I wish someone would just tell me what to watch. Well, I'm your girl. And I have taken it upon myself to watch a few shows and list them out for you and make them my recommendations. Call me Dr. Miranda because I'm prescribing you some shows. So without further ado, this isn't really in any particular order, but I am going to start with my first, like, the first show that I come up with right now is my favorite show out of my list, like, without question. And that show is Little Fires Everywhere. It is on Hulu. It is a phenomenal show, like, beyond amazing. In fact, I just got finished watching episode 5, and it has me shooketh to my coreth. Like, all over the place. I was like, what the hell? Like, no way. And every single episode ends with you going, what? Like, mind blown kind of situation. It has Reese Witherspoon and oh my gosh, Reese Witherspoon and Kerry Washington, and both are phenomenal in this show. It is about a woman named Mia, played by Kerry Washington, who is a single mom to the beautiful Pearl, and then Reese Witherspoon's character, her name is Elena, and she is like the upper middle class-ish white woman who just doesn't have it. She's totally tone deaf, we'll just put it like that. And it's just basically them battling it out, and I don't want to go into too much detail because I don't want to give anything away, but I highly recommend it. Like, if you have Hulu, highly recommend. It'll definitely make a few people uncomfortable. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it'll definitely make some people uncomfortable if they are willfully ignorant, but if you're not, then I think that you'll really enjoy the show. It is great all around. Kerry and Reese, just, they work so well together. And, you know, Joshua Jackson's in it. The actress who plays Pearl is so stunning and so amazing. There's just so many amazing characters that you, like, love to hate. You know, like Elena, for example. She is infuriating. But then you find yourself at some points going, okay, well, I mean, I can kind of see where she's coming from in this situation. There's really only one situation that you feel that way with her, but because she's kind of trash, like pretty much 100% trash. And then Mia, like, I can't decide if I love her or if I hate her. Like, I don't know how to feel about Mia, and I don't know if it's Carrie's portrayal of her, I don't know, but I'm just in this inner war of, do I like Mia or do I hate her? Like, what do I do? I know that there's one storyline involving Mia that has me just so annoyed. Like, she's just a really frustrating character to me. I have read that a few people think that it's Mom. Carrie's portrayal Mom. Of her. Yes? You don't like them? They're delicious. I gave her some honey roasted cashews. But so that, it could be that. It could just be the character. I don't know. But what I do know is that this show is phenomenal and I highly recommend it. Little Fires Everywhere on Hulu. Just go watch and thank me later. Like, please. They have 5 episodes up right now, so it is a current running show. Every Wednesday a new episode comes out, so it'll give you something to look forward to. Okay? because I know it's got me looking forward to every Wednesday, that's for sure. The next show I'm watching right now is Outlander. As you guys know, it is also currently running, so new episodes every Saturday night if you have the Stars app, and then Sundays if you don't. It's kind of like that. It's basic, I mean, you guys know Outlander by now, but if you don't, Outlander, it follows the story of Claire and Jamie and their love story throughout the ages, literally. Claire is like time traveling, and it's a really, I want to say complicated storyline, because it is just a really complicated story. And sorry, I had to give Amelia my phone because her iPad died. It's just a really complicated story, and I highly recommend it. Sam Heughan and I can never pronounce her name, but Katarina Balfe, I think that's how you pronounce her name. But they are Claire and Jamie, and it's just a really beautiful story. It's set in the 1700s and the 1960s, and it's just a wonderful show. I've been doing Outlander videos for a while now, so most of you guys probably already know about that show, but if you don't, it is currently on Stars, and I highly recommend it. Next show is The Challenge. The Challenge hasn't started yet. It actually starts tonight on MTV. If you love trashy reality shows, then I highly recommend The Challenge. It includes drama, drinking, and physical competitions, and of course fighting. And that's just what we love. I'm sure if you are a longtime reality show fan, then you probably already watched The Challenge. But if you don't, it basically just has a bunch of people, young people. I think the oldest person that they have on that show right now is like pushing 40. And there's only like 2 or 3 of them that are around that age. But so they all get into a house, and most of them have a history. Yeah. Most of them have a long-standing history with each other, so each season there's a lot of fights and arguing, and the new season actually starts tonight, and this new season will include some new Big Brother players. If you're a Big Brother fan, then you'll know who these players are, but they're all basically from Big Brother 20. Fessy, Bailey, Swaggy C, and Casey, who won Big Brother 20, and yeah, Big Brother 20, yeah. And they will be on this season. I know that in the past there's been other Big Brother house guests who were on The Challenge, but I know for a fact that those 4 are definitely on this season. So go check it out. It's on MTV tonight, which is exciting. Can't wait. The next show that I've been watching is Killing Eve. Killing Eve is also on Hulu and is also currently airing. So new episode, well, no, it's not actually. No. Look at how late I am to the game. Killing Eve, all season 2 is out now. So there's season 1 and season 2 on Hulu, and that's also a really intense show. Like, literally super intense. It has Sandra Oh in it, and then another actress that I can never remember her name. I probably should have done my research, but you guys know how I roll. And I do know this actress. She plays Villanelle, and she was also in the show on Stars called The White Princess, and I loved her in that show, so I was super pumped to see her in this one. The Killing Eve follows Eve, who is played by Sandra Oh, and she's a detective. Well, she does something in that field. I'm pretty sure she's a detective, and she is following and pretty much gets obsessed over this serial killer hit woman, Villanelle, and it's basically their cat and mouse kind of thing. Like, throughout season 1, Eve is trying to get her ass to Villanelle and stop her from killing people. Villanelle is basically like intrigued by her because she knows about Eve trying to find her, but she's doing her own thing at the same time. And then season 2 basically continues on, but kind of the opposite way. Thank you. The opposite end, you know, Villanelle is going after Eve. I don't want to give too much away, but I highly recommend it. If you have Hulu, Little Fires Everywhere and Killing Eve. Go watch it. Killing Eve season 1 and 2 are on Hulu, which makes it very convenient to watch because you will be able to binge it all in 2 days. It's that good. The next 2 shows I'm going to watch are both, or I'm going to recommend, are both on Netflix. They're both trashy as hell. One is the ever so famous Tiger King. So Tiger King is a documentary series, and I think there's like 7 episodes. And it follows this guy named Joe Exotic, and he is just a whole mess. He's from Oklahoma, which makes total sense to me. Like, at first I thought he was gonna be from Florida, but then I found out Oklahoma, and as someone who lived in Oklahoma for a time, I was like, I definitely saw some characters that resemble Joe Exotic for sure. So I wasn't too surprised. But it follows him and his journey as, well, they started filming that documentary in 2015, and it basically just follows him and his story. He is a big cat zoo man. I don't know. His thing is that he is a gay, gun-toting, zoo animal cat lover guy. I don't know. That was his whole spiel. But this guy, every single episode leaves you going, what the fuck did I just watch? Like, what? How could this guy have so many stories and so many, not to mention just him, there's a bunch of other people who make you go, are these people real life? Like, are they actually real, or are they actors? Is this like a real documentary, or is it a mockumentary? Like, I don't know what to believe, but he's real. These are real people. And it basically just covers him and his rival, Carol Baskin, who apparently fed her husband to tigers. It's that kind of situation. And then this guy, Doc Antle, who has his own zoo for wild cats, and he has like 4 wives. Joe Exotic himself had 2 husbands. It's one of those situations where you're like, mind blowing up all over the damn place because you don't know what the hell to think. What is real? Are you an actor? Because you seem a little far-fetched, like that kind of situation. But I highly recommend it if you like getting your mind blown and getting like genuinely surprised that there's people like this out in the world. I highly recommend Tiger King, like by far. Just go watch it. And then come back here and tell me what you think in the description or in the comment section. Because I finished it and I have my opinions on it. And to be honest, I actually kind of side with Joe. Like, I don't think Joe did literally everything that he's being, like, that he's in prison for. But I don't want to give anything away. So let me know in the comment section once you've watched it what you think, or if you've already watched it what you think, and we can kind of battle it out in the replies. The final show that I'm going to talk about and recommend, and Farmer, if you're watching, you're gonna roll your eyes big time, but it is called Love is Blind. What's happening? Oh, what's wrong? Come here. Okay, come here. Come here. Oh. She wants to cuddle. So the show is Love is Blind, and I know, Farmer, you're rolling your eyes right now. I get it. But this show basically follows it starts with like 8 men and 8 women, and they basically interact through these like individual pods. So one person will go in one pod, the other person will go in the other, and in between is like a window, but you can't see through it. So basically they fall in love with the other person's personality. It's trying to prove that love is in fact blind, that you can fall in love with someone without seeing them. It's hot in here, sorry. That you can fall in love with someone without seeing them, and that looks don't really matter. Which is funny because all of these people were good looking, so Like, smooth move, Netflix. You're trying to prove that looks don't mean anything while you put nothing but good looking people in there. Okay. But, so it's basically just following, it ends up narrowing it down to like these 4 or 5 couples and their situation and their story. And if they end up getting married, yes, I think they have 4 weeks to fall in love, plan a wedding, and get married. And so you basically get to see which couples get married, which couples don't. Are they still together? I don't want to give anything away, but there might be a few who are in fact still together. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. Let me know if you've watched Love is Blind. I was pretty addicted to it for like a solid week. I loved the show. I really enjoyed it. I know Farmer was not a fan, but the rest of us liked it. We watched it on TV Co together and it was super fun. But yeah, so that's my list so far. There's so many other shows coming out and blah blah blah. So I'm sure I'm going to be doing another video like this soon. But that is my list. Let me know in the comment section if there's any shows that I didn't mention that you think I would enjoy. And I will see you guys in my next video. I love you all so much. Bye!